Hey guys, Mike here from MikeandBobfilms, bringing you another episode of Speed Treasure Trails. Yay! So, before I get into anything, I'd first like to start off. I'm going to talk about a lot of trolling in this video. There's been a lot of YouTubers having issues with trolls and people being retarded in general. So, but before I get into that, I'd like to say I am not officially back into RuneScape. I'm playing like maybe an hour a day just to get some treasure trail videos. That's about it at the moment. So mainly just Slayer and treasure trails. We'll see how the bot nuking actually goes, and we'll talk about that again later as well. So just to let you guys know, so you guys don't freak out. Is he back? Are you gonna come back and play more boss hunters and stuff? So not really. Now to get into the trolling, my view on trolling is that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. People are retarded, and they enjoy it to such an extreme that there's no logic in it. That's the part I think that drives me the most insane, is that there's no logic in trolling. So my view on it, me and Bob actually, how we've dealt with this problem is that we want people to troll. If we tell them to troll, they won't troll. Or if they do troll, they troll and they think it's funny, because it's no longer an adrenaline rush. I can say it. See, I shouldn't be allowed to talk. But an adrenaline rush, because I've told them to do it. I've said it's okay if you do it. The moment you say it's okay, it becomes not fun anymore. It's like a 2-year-old, a terrible 2. When you tell him not to do something, he'll want to do it. He never thought about doing it before until you told him not to do it. Don't touch that burner. Don't go outside. Don't play in the street. Immediately they go, well, why not? It could be fun, and that's the mentality, I think, of a troll. My mom actually used to run a online email service thing. It was just an email group for homeschoolers, and we had a lady that came on who was just causing trouble for no apparent reason, just enjoyed saying negative, nasty things to people, or like being purposely retarded. Like, we would say we're going to this trip, we would say we'd be meeting at some time, and she would just come up with the most random, ugly thing to say. And I'm sorry, I breathed in the mic. Like, and it didn't make any sense. We didn't know why she was doing it. I mean, she was still coming to the homeschool events and stuff. So, why not? Why is she bitching so much? But so anyways, and Mom actually found this website. I wish I could still find it. I wish I could still figure it out. Oh, ready? And speed puzzle. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I had actually 2 puzzles in this game, in this treasure trail, and I had a world hop a couple times. So, editing for the win. That's to you, Foxlord. Your harassment has paid off. Anyway, so what Mom did was she found this website online that actually was called How to Deal with Trolls. And that was like 6 years ago, maybe. I mean, it was a long, especially in internet terms, that's a long time ago. Now, that was before troll became like an internet meme. Trolling has become like this funny thing. But back then, it was an actual legitimate, like, evil, nasty person that just thought it was funny to go do these things, these nasty things to people, just for the pleasure of it. And so the more you antagonize them, I mean, the best thing you can do with a troll, from my experience, and the funny thing is, my girlfriend's sister is a troll, like IRL troll. I mean, she doesn't look like it. I mean, she does have ugly teeth, but we're not going to go into that. Anyways, she just causes trouble and tells lies for, I mean, just no apparent reason. I mean, you can't rationalize an irrational person or an irrational troll. You just can't. So the best thing to do is just to ignore the troll, because it drives them insane. The moment you say something or recognize that what they're doing is bothering you, they've won. It doesn't matter what you say at that point. They've won that argument. They've beaten you. And so the best thing to do is just to ignore the troll completely and be like, all right, I wash my hands of this. You are an idiot asshole. I'm going to go have a drink, go for a walk, and come back and do the things that I love doing. I mean, that's really the only thing you can do to deal with a troll. If you antagonize them, again, I mean, I've said this already, but if you antagonize them, they've won. They immediately know that what they're doing is working, for one, and that it bugs you enough. It's like, I can feel, I understand where a troll is coming from. Like, I can sit there and go, oh, right, I can see, like, how they get the adrenaline buzz from causing other people pain, I guess. I mean, and you can't rationalize. You can't be like, oh, this doesn't make sense. I need to tell them that this doesn't make sense. They know it doesn't make sense. That's why they're saying it. So that's my view on trolling. And again, I tell all my fans and all the people, all my followers, to troll, to send trolling messages on my channel, because I think it's funny. It gets people. It makes me and Bob laugh whenever somebody, like, the first comment we ever got on one of our videos was somebody telling us like how we suck at RuneScape and how he was max combat and stuff. And I asked him a question, which again I shouldn't have done. I should have just ignored him. But like, he can't answer. He couldn't answer the questions. He couldn't, like. So the thing we did from that was we took that as a learning experience. I hate learning experiences, by the way. Learning experiences have never been something good. It's always, oh, your arm fell off. Oh, it's a learning experience. Don't stick your arm there. Or, oh, I had a flat tire and I had to call for help. Oh, it's a learning experience. Have AAA, you know. Learning experience is never like, oh, you win the lottery. It was a learning experience. No, it's never something positive. So I hate learning experiences. But it was a learning experience for me and Bob that you have to accept the trolls for the trolling, and that their comment and their views are helping us in the end. And like, there are true fans will look at that and they will attack the troll for us. Like, if it's a bad enough troll, if it's a bad enough comment or thing that they said, other people will fight that fight for us. And we just look at that and go, this person's just sad and pathetic, you know. So that's what we've done, is that at the end of our videos we always say like, comment, favorite, subscribe, you know, all those wonderful things. And then Bob threw in at the very end to be funny, and it's stuck since then, that to troll our videos. Like, we want people to troll because it's funny. Like, people yelling at us and saying not nice things is just hysterical, I think. Because in the moment that they do that, they admit that you are better than they are. And that's fantastic. So anyways, so there you go. That's the end of the. I'm done with the trolling comment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the trolling comment. We're about halfway through here of this treasure trail. So I'm gonna go into my other topic I wanted to talk about today, was the bot nuke. First off, congratulations, Jagex. Fucking amazing. I give you high five and props for that. That was fantastic. I wonder if it's going to help Jagex in the long run, because people have, in mass quantities, have been quitting that I know of. Like, my entire friends list that I had 2 years ago when I played a lot on my other account and kind of transferred over to this account. Last Minute Sam is only like a year-ish old. I mean, it's really not that old. It's a brand new account. So that's what I do when I play RuneScape. I'll play an account to a certain point, and then like when it starts taking 13 to 14 hours to get one level, I just kind of, it gets boring, so I'll stop and I'll restart a new account. So I've basically trained to 120 combat 3 times now. So I basically could probably have max stats, but, you know, oh well. So, anyways, the people that on my friends list have been quitting in mass quantities just because of the botting problem and the stupidity. Like, I can deal with either 12-year-old stupidity or like 10-year-old like scammers, just retarded people, like just scammers in general, just retarded people that ask stupid questions and just are ignorant. I think I can deal with that, or I can deal with the botting problem. I can't deal with both. So because they dealt with the bot problem so well, like the first thing I did when I jumped into when I jumped into the game on Tuesday, I think it was, when bot nuking happened, I immediately like toured all of RuneScape, because you know that teleporting around and getting places is my favorite thing to do. So that's what I did. I went to Zami Wines, north of Falador. I went to the Whiteberries up in the wilderness in the Red Dragon area. I went to, where was the other collecting place I went to? Oh, I went to the Swamp Tar area. I went to Potato Cactuses. I went to Green Dehyde Scales. And no bots in any of the collecting places, which is fantastic, because now all of a sudden collecting is worth money again. Like, I thought about doing it for a long time, but it's just, I just don't want to fight the bots for it. So now it's become a legitimate thing to do again, and that really makes me happy, because it's like, it was like that, like my last video, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poor kind of argument, where like it's harder to get money to start making more money, you know, because once you break about 5 million gold, that money just kind of starts to expand exponentially. It just kind of explodes. So anyways, I went to the bot areas. I went to Turoths. I went to Green Dragons. I went to a bunch of places that should have bots, and I talked to everybody. Everybody responded. That's the thing I missed the most about RuneScape. That's the part, I think that's the root cause of why I hate bots and why I really dislike the childishness of RuneScape, is because I miss the community. I miss talking to people. I miss being able to ask questions of high-level players and have them not be like, oh, you're 6 years old, I don't want to talk to you. I mean, to be able to ask an intelligent question of somebody and have an intelligent response. And I miss that. I really did miss that about RuneScape. And I think if Jagex can keep the bots at bay, I believe that this can actually happen, that the community side of RuneScape will come back. I mean, it's become just a forum land for that because bots don't really interact on the forum very much. So I want it to be back like back before free trade was deleted, like years ago. Back before then, you would have to go somewhere and talk to somebody to be able to buy something. You'd have to go to Falador East Bank to be able to get ores and bars and stuff like that. And that I miss that, I think. I know that Grand Exchange has made things a little nicer, but I mean, that's just an example of the community part about RuneScape that I really did enjoy, and I really hope I can get back, which is why I really have started to focus a lot more on the YouTube part of RuneScape, which is what I'm doing. I think that if I ever come back officially, I will probably finish off 99 fletching and 99 thieving, and then I'll just sit there and do treasure trails and boss hunting for the rest of the time, because I can get footage out of that. I can get interesting things that I can share with people. And if there's no community in RuneScape the game, the forums themselves, I'm not a forum guy. I never have been. So if I can start a community thing and interact with people, I would much prefer to do that on, say, YouTube, which is what I've begun to do. Everybody that has asked me if they can become friends on YouTube, I immediately jump in and be like, yeah, sure, that's great. I would love to do that. That's fantastic. And I've gone boss hunting with a lot of these people. I've talked about a lot of things. I've talked about training things. I've talked about things I've done or things that they're doing, and just get excited about things like one of the guy, actually, Alex Games, who was in the Armadale boss hunting video, bought a Carol chain skirt or chain body or robe top or whatever it is for 5 million gold, which is, to me, 5 million gold is like petty cash, but to him it was like a big, huge deal to be able to buy something that he's wanted for so long. I mean, he has like 93 range or something, so it's about time he got some really good gear. And getting excited with somebody about something that you've done is fantastic. And I hope I can continue doing that on YouTube and through YouTube and make more friends and make a more interactive thing. And I think I might want to start a friends chat area. So, all right, so here we are. We're at the end now. This is the loot. We got a rune plate body, rune plate legs, rune full helm, Guthix arrows. Not the best loot, but Guthix, anything Guthix makes me happy. I don't care how much it's worth. Guthix is fantastic. If you didn't know, I'm a fan of Guthix. So, what is this? It ends up like 150k treasure trail, so that's still not bad. So, all right, guys, that's about it. That's all I got for you today. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I really want you to. And troll. Peace out, guys.